This is 12th June, and he's supposed to get bail ruling, and we are expecting to see him walking out of prison. However, the matter is taking more different or difficult turns. This is something which is very, very important. This is the latest update so far from the people who have attended court. They just posted in Nyoka Mabono updates group, and they say that the matter has been postponed to 2 p.m. And the reason which was given is that Comrade Nyoka Mabono was not brought to court from prison this morning. So he's missing. He's supposed to be there in court. He was supposed to be in court at 11, but he was missing from court. And that is something which is unprecedented, something which we do not expect to see happening, especially within the jurisdiction of South Africa. We don't expect to see this nonsense happening. And the biggest question which we have is, what is Cyril Ramaphosa and the ANC government trying to do? What are they trying to actually show the world? Because Comrade Nyoka Mabono is innocent. He's not, a dangerous man. He's a man who is simply seeking change in the nation of Zimbabwe. And these comrades, they are now terrorizing him. Imagine that a man who is supposed to be attending court, they simply make it difficult for him not to attend. And even in his absence, the lawyers were there, which means he was not even supposed to answer anything. He was not supposed to talk anything. The issue is about bail ruling, which means it's enough to simply have the lawyers in court right there, not all the people.
I like it. It's mine.
To take a look upon and understand this is not fair. And we will be waiting to see at 2 p.m. what is going to be the outcome of this whole case. But we pray that justice be served for Comrade Nyoka Mabono. It doesn't matter what you think about him. It doesn't matter whether you agree or disagree politically or ideologically. What matters is that this man is innocent. What matters is that this man has been pursuing the agenda of change. And that is the agenda which we need to protect. Remember that Zimbabwe, we have a lot of sellouts. We have a lot of people who are working so hard to make sure that our pain continues. People who have been benefiting from our misery, from our pain. These are the people we are fighting each and every day. They run propaganda. They do all sorts of things on social media. They try by all means possible to remain relevant. And at the end of the day, they do harmful things to the struggle. Remember that it's not only Comrade Nyoka Mabono whose life is at stake. Every comrade who is sacrificing, his life is at stake. We can talk of bloggers who are talking. We can talk of the people who are attending court. They're not safe either. But there is nothing to do. This revolution must continue. We must soldier on. We must continue to fight. We must be in solidarity with one another. So this is what is happening. The matter has been postponed to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And we hope, our hope is that he will be there. We are praying that he will be there because he is our comrade. So we have to leave everything to make sure that we are in solidarity with him, either in prayer, either financially or whatsoever. I just want to acknowledge everybody who has been contributing to the family of Comrade Nyoka Mabono. One of the most saddest things is that recently it was confirmed that the people who were going to benefit if Zimbabwe revolution had gone through, the people who were going to benefit are not helping Comrade Nyoka Mabono. The people, the big wigs who purport to be the rightful heirs to the throne are not helping Comrade Nyoka Mabono. They are there in South Africa, not doing anything, not chipping in to help him. And, it's so sad that those people, they are not even trying by all means possible to be in solidarity with him. They are not at court. They don't do anything. And it has been confirmed by the comrades who are actually updating the nation about what is happening to Comrade Nyoka Mabono, that these people do not even participate, have not even participated in contributing to the welfare or to the release of Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. It's so sad. These people, they can influence senior politicians like people like Julius Malema to be vocal about this issue. If they'd engaged the EFF, you could have seen the EFF mobilizing on behalf of people like Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. But they are simply there sitting in their chairs because they feel that he is a threat somehow to their existence. Right now, they are now flocking back to ZANU-PF. And you ask questions and say, imagine the people who have sacrificed the lives, the people who are sacrificing themselves for the sake of change in Zimbabwe, and the people start then to flock back to ZANU-PF. You ask questions and say, are these people genuine? Are these people trustworthy to be in leadership positions? So you could see that it's a matter of survival. These people, they just want to survive. These people, they don't have any clue about this revolution, about what must happen. That's the reason why they are selfish and they do their own things contrary to what a lot of people believe in. And that is the reason why you see that it will take long for this revolution to be completed. But one thing I want to assure the people of Zimbabwe is that this revolution, we are not going to tire. We are not going to lose hope. We are not going to get back or back down. We will continue to fight. We remain in solidarity with Comrade Nyoka Mabunu and everybody else who is actually showing up to be in solidarity with his comrade. That is commendable. That is something which I just want to acknowledge the people of Zimbabwe of, you have been united, you have been there for our comrade Nyoka Mabunu, and that is something which is commendable. Remain resolute, continue to contribute, continue to pray for him, continue to be in support of him. What we need is to make sure that he is released, is to make sure that he is safe, is to make sure that he is back to his family. That is what we need. And also, my message is that they will need to update and upgrade their security apparatus because you can't trust everyone. Personally, there are people I will never meet. Even if they try to say, let's meet, comrade, let's do ABC, I try to streamline the people I talk to. That helps a lot when it comes to the issues of abductions whatsoever. You reduce the risks of being abducted or being murdered by this regime. However, Zakatovawira comrade, we continue to be in prayers with him. We continue to be in solidarity with him. We are fighting for the same cause to liberate Zimbabwe, to remove Zvigananda. Zvigananda must fall. When you see Emerson putting so much effort on Comrade Nyoka Mabunu, just know that they have enough intelligence about the effects which he caused with his campaign. And we are so close to victory. We are so close to having a better Zimbabwe. So anything can happen in Zimbabwe. Remember, things are not well. Things are tense. But let me tell you one thing. Let us not lose focus. Let us not get our attention be diverted. Let me make this clear to you. If you hear somebody saying the generals are doing A, B, C, D, the generals have said this and that, that person will be lying. Why? It's because as we speak right now, since the appearance of Comrade Geza and some of the things which happened, there were security breaches which happened because of the information which was leaking. And the thing is, secret plots are now happening. And, very sophisticated methods are now being used, which is making it difficult for information to move even outside. So, because of that, don't fall for some of the misinformations which are going around and whatsoever. What we need to focus here on is to make sure that our comrade is released. Change must come to the nation of Zimbabwe. Let us remain united. Let us continue to have one voice. We need change in Zimbabwe. And that is that. So this is it. This is the update which we have for you. Comrade Nyoka Mabunu is expected to come to court at 2 p.m. He was missing in court at 11 a.m. as expected. And simply because he was not brought to court by the prisons. So we will be waiting to see what happens from now. And this is something very important. We need to continue to speak about this issue